So hey guys, this is Plain Jane. But yeah, so I took my lashes off and brushed out my hair and shampooed it and got all that badass energy off of me. But one thing I do want to say, guys, if you're unaware of what's been happening over the last couple of days, I'll just do a slight recap. I'm starting to realize that even when you're not in a toxic situation, that doesn't make it okay, right? Because you're not arguing, you're not fighting, that doesn't mean that the person won't have traits that you don't like. And when you deal with people sometimes, it brings up and brings out new things that you never discovered. So for me and my person don't argue too much. Like, it's very, very emotional regulated. And that took a lot of growth in me because I'm normally used to toxic, arguing, fussing, fighting, all of that. And I'm not saying I'm used to it, but I got accustomed to it because I was in 6 years of it, right? So when I came out of it, I said, you know what? I don't want to fuss and argue at all. I don't mind having conversations. I don't mind even having disagreements. But one thing I don't want to do is be disrespectful to the person that I'm dating. So with this situation, we don't do that. But when serious things arise in our relationship, my person does not want to confront them head on. And I have such a problem with that because it puts me back into anxious mode. And I don't want to be that way. I want to be secure in who I'm with. I want to know that the person that I'm with is very sure about me. I don't know if you guys have heard this in some of my other videos, but that type of security, that I know that he is as sure as I am, is so major to me. Like, I don't know. And I think this is something that this situation right here lacks. With my other situations, I was very, very sure that the person wanted me, but I didn't like how they wanted me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can put you into a mind state of neglect or rejection or abandonment. Sorry, that's my sister's business phone ringing that I have. Gosh. Yeah, so when you feel this way, and I think it's because it's an extreme drop off, it can make you go back to the mind state of almost like an abandonment, like as if you're failed at something, somebody doesn't want you, something to that effect. And normally it will work on people, but because I have worked so much on myself to regulate my emotions and just get me under control, I can't let things like that bother me, because you know what that is? That's not my issue. That's their issue, right? That's their shit. And I'm not going to take on your shit. Like, literally, I'm not going to do it. I can't even wrap my mind around taking on your past trauma that you're trying to project off onto me. I don't have that shit going on. I know what I want. I know who I want. I know what I started with someone, and I know the things that I complete because I'm okay with committing to things. And I think that's a little bit more than what most people can appreciate. And that's okay if you can't. And that's why it's okay for me to walk away. All right, guys, I'm about to go into work. I'm late because today is my son's first day of school. It's my last baby that is still in school, and I'm about to go into work and complete my amazing work day and talk to my new client. and apologize to her for being late on her first appointment. Bye, guys. Hope to see you on the next one.